I was reflecting on Acts chapter 20. When I was a child, I played with my toys in a random way, exploring as I learned, but I didn't have a grand scheme or purpose to my play. I simply made it up along the way. But could you imagine God doing that? Doing something like that? With a God who is wise, loving, and eternal, create the universe without a purpose? Could He create me and you without a purpose? Now, our God is a God of plan. And I was particularly struck by the verses 18 to 21. And when they had come to Him, He said to them, "You know from the first day I came to Asia in what manner I always lived among you, serving the Lord with humility, with many tears and trials, which happened to me by the plotting of the Jews, how he kept back nothing that was helpful, but proclaimed it all to them." Now in verse 18, "You know from the first day I came to Asia, in what manner I always lived among you." Now Paul refers to himself as an example of a follower of Jesus. Paul didn't act like a religious celebrity, expecting people to serve and honor him. But his desire was to faithfully serve the Lord with all humility. Humility meaning with humbleness and recognition of self in relation to a deity. I was then convicted to evaluate my walk with Christ, posing these questions. Do I spend time listening to others, reviewing my actions against the language of pride? Am I grateful for what I have and practice mindfulness and focus on the present? Do I cultivate humility through my actions and daily devotion? Then in verse 20, it says, "I kept back nothing that was helpful, but proclaimed it to you." Paul didn't only teach the topics that pleased him, he proclaimed it all, from house to house. So the Ephesian church lacked a central building. It was organized logically in house churches, similarly to what we're experiencing today, the Zoom, in-house church, WhatsApp, and Skype. This then took me back to my childhood blessings of our local church in Kenya, which started in my dad's house. And I still live with those blessings, and I'm what I am because of the blessings and the fruit of the church being started in my dad's house. I kept those values with me, and that is what keeps me strong and reminds me that you don't have to have a church. You don't have to have a central building. Your church is in your heart, and it's between you and your God and the people around you. Where 2 or 3 are gathered, that's where God is. Amen.